Warning, STS Radio contains vulgar people, vulgar language, and vulgar ideas. If any of this offends you, kindly blow it out your ass.
Son of a bitch bastard!
Let's start this again, shall we? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking retarded!
Hey, Pickle-Licker, wanna play the right intro?
One more time!
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I feel energized. I feel like I just woke up from a nap. And I feel lost. Without pants.
Did you just wake up from a nap?
No, not really. Well, sort of, technically. I guess I was asleep for like 5 minutes. But... Anyways.
Are you gonna be like, I feel like I just took a shit?
Nah, man. That's gonna be later. Oh, man. Welcome, everybody, to a new episode of STS Radio. I'm Andrew. With me, as always, Bruce Motherfucker Gates.
Hey
now. So, yeah, you and I were texting a little bit yesterday, man. I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, I can tell. We're not going so well in New Jersey, I can see.
No, man. So, for those that
Things
don't
are
know...
going about as well for you as they did for the Devils.
Dude, seriously, that was like that was like me being like Charlie Brown. It's like, oh, here, you want to do something? You want to do something? Take it away last second. Ah, motherfucker! Seriously, that was my Charlie Brown moment. Well,
So, do explain what happened.
Okay, so for those that don't know or care or whatever, fuck you. I went to this convention in New Jersey called Chiller Theater, and I usually go there maybe once a year, if that. It really depends on who the guests of interest are, and if they interest me enough to go. So, the big guests this year, the three big ones were Norman Reedus, John Bernthal, and Sean Patrick Flannery. Two guys from the Boondock Saints and two guys from The Walking Dead.
Which is pretty awesome.
Which is fucking awesome, and I bought tickets in advance. I'm like, fucking hey, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be great. I was taking my buddy's daughter with me because she's like, fucking, I want to go meet the Boondock Saints. This is gonna be great. Yeah. So I'm
sure she sounded exactly like that.
Well, it was more like, oh my god, they're gonna be there. Oh my god. So
fair enough.
So I get the tickets for Saturday. Like, the tickets can be used any day of the convention, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What we didn't know though was, well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we leave her place in
Rewind.
So we leave her place in Pawtucket at about 5:30 in the morning. Because I'm just like, you know what? This will be fucking great, man. Let's get down there early. It'll be fucking great. Everything's gonna be kosher.
What time is it supposed to open? Like the doors?
Let's see. If you got pre-show tickets, it was 10 o'clock, and if you got regular general admission, it was 11.
So you're leaving 4+ hours early.
Well, I figure I also figure oh shit, we're gonna run into fucking traffic. So what the fuck?
Perhaps. How far is it of a drive to Jersey? I forget. I know I went at least once or twice, but I forget how far it is.
Usually, with traffic, it's about 4 hours. But I was thinking we're gonna hit traffic. We didn't hit a damn bit of traffic.
Plus, maybe you want to stop, get some food on the way there.
Exactly.
Not,
maybe stop on the side of the road, take a piss, whatever have you. Yeah, but we didn't hit one bit of traffic. I was actually kind of amazed. I was like, oh shit. I was like, this just means something bad's gonna happen today.
You're like, this has to be a bad omen.
I was like, this is a trap. I don't need Akbar here going, it's a trap!
In your head. It's a trap!
Yeah, I got Akbar screaming that it's a trap, and here I am flying the fucking ship like I'm Porkins. I'm going down, gonna die.
He just kind of eats himself in that scene.
It's like Pizza the Hut. It's like he's Pizza the Hut.
Kind of, yeah. That was really the inspiration for Pizza the Hut, not Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, really.
Little known fact.
Thank you, Porkins. So
What a name for the fat guy too, Porkins. Like, come on.
yeah, you might as well just call him
Porkins.
Fatty Boom Batty.
Seriously, Captain Fats, Captain Dumpy Ass. Like, seriously.
Seriously, I just love he's the only fat guy fighting in the rebellion. Like everybody else is in their fucking like top shape or they're scrawny or something like that, but they're very wiry or something like that. And then here comes big fat Porkins, like can barely fit into this ship. He's like, I'm ready to take him down.
Oh man, I'm just surprised he didn't have like some sort of like candy bar, space candy bar, like in the console or something.
or at least just see like wrappers just like strewn in a pile on the side. Like nobody questions it. Like,
paper,
like wait a minute, didn't we have to go through training to prove that we could do this shit? Like how the hell did he pull us off?
Seriously.
Like seriously.
He's not going to be the one to fire the winning shot. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Are we using him as a decoy or something? Like, what's up with this guy?
You can't. He's too slow. Well, I don't know. I guess the ship is fast, but he's slow.
Do we have to get him?
Come on, Porkins, hurry up! I'm coming.
Do we have to get him like 2 ships, like it's Southwest?
He needs 2 droids to power the thing.
Two R2D2s.
Man, we're burning through a lot of R2 units. Yeah, well, I'm fat. I mean, my name is Porkins.
What do you think's keeping my heart pumping? Like you just see him as like he's ready for the mission. He just climbs into the cockpit. He's just like drenched in sweat from climbing up into the cockpit of the plane.
He's already done. Oh, that's a hard mission. Never had to get into the cockpit before. Holy shit.
Nobody gave me a briefing on this part. Oh, God.
He just cuts right to his death scene after he gets in the cockpit. Oh, man, that'd be great.
Just throw like a cheesy joke in there like, oh, man, I can't believe we're getting money to do this. You got money? I got $100 grand. It just shows the fucking candy bar.
Shit.
Anyways.
Yeah, really, anyway.
Okay. Where the fuck did I leave off?
So you left at
right. So we leave at 5:30 in the morning because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I can stop. I can grab bagels when they're hot and fresh. And fuck it. How often do I go down to Jersey? Maybe once, twice a year if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
So Jersey bagels to me are fucking a delicacy, if anything.
A rare commodity.
Oh yeah. So we go down and I'm like, fuck it. We still got like an hour and a half until, we got to get into the convention and whatnot. I said, let's stop and grab fucking bagels. So we stop and grab like 3 dozen bagels.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't fuck around with Jersey bagels. Like freeze them, throw them in the oven. We're good. We're good to go.
Nice.
So we finally get down to the convention at about, I want to say like 9:45 in the morning.
So not terribly early. I mean, 15 minutes.
Not terribly early, but we're still going to be waiting in line for at least like an hour and 15 minutes. Which, all right, screw it. It was a beautiful day. It wasn't raining. I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But what ended up happening was, and we didn't know about this, was we go and get in one line, and they're like, "Well, this is for the line for people that have to still buy tickets." We're like, oh shit, well where's the ticket? Where's the line for the people that already have tickets? They're like, oh, it's that line over there. They point to this line that's like quasi next to them. So we go and we get in that line and we notice like people have blue tickets and we're like, are we in the right line here? They're like, oh no, this is the pre-show tickets. Did you guys get pre-show tickets? I said, no, we got general admission. Like, oh, well, you got to go in that line over there. And they pointed to the line we just fucking came from, which is now wrapping around the fucking building.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm like, you guys have got to be fucking kidding me. So.
Oh, man, that's bullshit.
So we go in the line and whatnot, and I'm just, we're waiting there for a little bit. The line's growing and whatnot. We're barely fucking moving, if anything. And I was like, I look at my friend's daughter. I was just like, you know what? Hang out here for a second. I'm going to find out what the fuck is going on. So, by the way, the thing I forgot to mention, though, there was a third line. which was going from inside the building, wrapping around the building, and into the parking lot.
Ooh.
And I passed by that line. I said, "Excuse me, what's this line for?" And they're like, "This is the line to meet Norman Reedus."
Holy
I was like,
shit.
"Oh, fuck me. We're never going to meet this fucking guy." So, so I talked to one of the guys that was working there. I said, I just want to make sure I'm in the right line. And he was fucking pissed. Because apparently he'd been getting that all day. And he's
of
like,
course.
"All right, everybody listen." I'm just like, oh, Christ. This is like pissed off Paul Stanley if he wasn't like as happy sounding.
You're like, 1,000,001. Like, you put him over the top.
Yeah. Like, I was the Porkins that broke the ship.
You really were. You were the Porkins that took down the Death Star, man.
So he's like, "All right, everybody."
Successful, unlike Porkins.
Yeah. Except I went cowering away in fear, unlike Porkins, who fucking died. But yeah, the guy was like, "All right, everybody listen to me. This is the line pre-show. That is the line general admission. We're having a bit of a problem here." So the guy was saying that, the fire marshal was there, and that he was basically threatening to shut down the convention because it was overcrowded.
Oh.
I was like, oh, fuck, man. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's insane.
And the guy's like, no. He's like, part of the problem is, people ordered advance passes to get a picture with Norman Reedus and whatnot. And what ended up happening was, like, due to a filming schedule, he wasn't going to be there on Sunday. He was only going to be there Friday and Saturday. So the people at Chiller basically said, "Look, if you have these passes for Sunday to get a picture with him, contact the photographers and find out what they're going to do about it, because we have no fucking clue," essentially.
Oh, man.
So
That sucks.
what ended up happening was the photographer, the picture company basically said, "Look, if you guys show up on Saturday, we'll honor those." And I'm just like, and I'm hearing about this, and I'm like, oh, fuck me, man.
Like, you're like, that's when I'm going. God damn it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Did you buy a picture with him in advance or no?
No, I didn't. Even if I did, dude,
Oh.
even if I'll get into that in a second. Like, I was debating it for a bit, but I was just like, holy shit, here we go, man.
So there was effectively like at least double the people that were supposed to be there.
Honestly, dude,
Just to see him.
Just to see him. And the thing was, they moved to this. They were actually in a different hotel than they were the last time. Like when you and I and Liz had gone.
Yeah, they were in a bigger hotel.
They were in a bigger hotel because they're like, look, we need a bigger venue for this. We need a bigger hotel to do this in.
Apparently, it's gonna have to be even bigger. Well, unless they end up doubling up. I mean, maybe if they didn't double up, it would have been fine. But
dude, if they started doing this in like a convention center, they'd be fucking faboo. They'd be perfect.
Yeah, they really should start thinking about that.
Yeah. So so finally, like, the line starts moving and we start getting in about 2 hours later. Like, seriously, we didn't get into the fucking building. Rewind again.
I have a text from you. Let me see if I can find it here. That says like what time it was. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ah, shit. Where is it?
Got any music?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
12:39 p.m. Case in point, been in line since 10, just got wristbands and are still waiting to go in. That was at 12:39.
Yeah.
So just shy of 1 o'clock, you still hadn't walked in the door yet.
We hadn't even walked in the door yet because we looked at each other. We said, okay, you know what? As soon as we get the wristbands, let's get in the fucking line to meet Norman Reedus, because it's going to take us quite a while to get the fuck in there.
It's like riding, the Ride of Steel. You have to do that first, otherwise, the rest of your day's fucked.
Pretty much. Yeah, so by that point,
Strange comparison, I know.
Yeah, it is. Fucking weirdo. Anyways, so we get in the line for Norman Reedus, and it's like wrapping into the parking lot, and like we're waiting literally in the fucking parking lot, just hoping not to get hit by a fucking car as they're going by.
Jeez.
So I look at her, and I look at my friend's daughter, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I am so fucking sorry about this. This is probably the poorest run I've ever been to, And basically we came to the conclusion of, like, you know what? If we stay in this line, we're not going to meet anybody else, we're not going to be able. We're like we had planned to like go to New York later on that day. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me meet the other people that I came here to meet, and then we'll just fucking say screw it because Norman Reedus is coming back to Boston in June or something like that. And she's like,
is?
yeah, it's some other convention, which I'll talk about later, I guess. Anyways, so she's like, all right, well, how about we just do that? Because we've been planning a trip to go to Boston sometime. So she's like, you know what? Let's just go to the one in Boston. We'll meet him there. It's gonna be in a convention center, so there's gonna be a lot more fucking room there.
And they won't be doubling up the people. Like,
Yeah,
he's only gonna be here on this day. Like, well, fuck.
yeah. Like, oh, I'm sorry, he's not gonna be here. Oh, just come on this day. We'll honor your passes. It's fine. You know, instead of doing the responsible thing of saying, hey, guess what, guys, we can't really honor them because, you know, if we do, there's going to be so many more people. The fire marshal's probably going to shut this down. We need to think of everybody's safety about this. You know, so
I would have just like refunded their money.
yeah, they could have just refunded the money and just said, all right, you know what, sorry guys, this is our loss. We apologize. You
No,
know,
if you buy something like that, that only buys like the picture, right? That doesn't get you entry necessarily, correct?
no, it doesn't get you entry. It's just the ticket for the picture.
Okay, so yeah, it would be perfectly fine to just refund the picture because I mean you're still gonna go to the convention and do some other shit.
Yeah, you could still go to the convention and do other shit. Yeah, it's just, you know, you're just telling them like, look, we can't honor these passes here, or really what they need to do is like get like the tickets for that just say, okay, this is good for Saturday, this is good for Friday, and just have like a set number limit of them if they're gonna have a
Yeah.
guest like Norman Reedus there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I looked at my
Having
friend.
someone that big, they should know like there's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, like they were clearly just like unprepared for it.
That's not surprising, unfortunately.
Yeah. So but yeah, so we ended up walking around the convention a little bit more, just kind of like just meeting other people and whatnot. Like we met David Faustino from you probably remember him, Bud Bundy from Married with Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool cat. Definitely dug meeting him. It was pretty cool. I met Superman,
Which one?
Dean Cain.
Nice. Ripley's Believe It or Superman.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was kind of funny because I went up to him. I said, "Hey, I have this internet radio show, and I was wondering if I could schedule you for an interview."
no.
Before he even answered, I think it was like his agent was next to him. He's like, "No, we're not doing that." And I was like, he's like, "Wait, are you talking like right now?" I was like, "No, not right now, not right now. No, never. Fuck, I don't go for that Michael Moore like just run up and just do it horse shit." And he's like, "Oh, all right." He's like, "Oh, all right." He's like, "Here's my business card. Let's be in touch and let's see if we can work something out." I was like,
you know, I kind of never would have thought that, you know, someone would be ballsy enough to go up to a celebrity and demand something like right now. But I guess
No.
there are people out there who would do it.
oh yeah, there are definitely people like you would see people walking around with like video cameras and shit. Like, "Oh, hey, could you just say hi to this person?" Or, "Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?" Like, dudes, come on, man. That's not what they're here for, man. If you know, that's why I was asking. Like, is there a way to contact you, like through email or fucking Twitter, or like is there a way to contact you at least so we can maybe schedule something?
Yeah.
You know, but it was pretty cool though. I'm trying to think who else I met. I met former singer of Rainbow, Graham Bonnet. Was doing really
Oh,
well.
that's cool.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. And then I met my favorite artist again. I met Mr. Ken Kelly.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. Dude's always fucking nice as hell. And
Class act.
yeah, and another class act was Roger Castell, the artist as well.
Oh, cool.
It was pretty cool. Like I shot the shit with him and his wife for about maybe 10 minutes. Like how they were
that's cool.
how they're talking about, oh hey, we just moved up to Massachusetts, and it's kind of weird because we're Yankee fans and everybody looks at us like we're fucking weirdos. So we had fun just kind of shooting the shit for like literally 10 minutes, and I eventually got a contact info for him. So
That's cool.
hopefully he'll be able to come on with us and just kind of talk about his art and his experience and being in Massachusetts as a Yankee fan.
That's kind of funny, man. I actually got the picture that you got for me from a couple chillers ago, where you met him, the Jaws picture that he signed. That's hanging to my left. And actually, there's two pieces by Ken Kelly that I got from Chiller like a year or two after that of Spidey and Batman
Yeah.
that Ken Kelly did.
Yeah, like I actually got those pictures signed. Like I already have a Batman one hanging up, but I got it for guys that I work with.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then I'm trying to think of the other person. What was the other person? Nah, fuck it, I forget. Anyways, so I meet all the people that I wanted to meet, like other than Norman Reedus, and I just look at my friend's daughter. Her name's Liz. I was just like, all right, you ready to go? She's like, yep, let's go. She's like, can we still go to New York? I was like, fucking A, let's go, man. So
As in like New York City,
Yeah.
I assume.
yeah, like New
Nice.
York City, yeah. I figure like, what the fuck? It's like it was like a half-hour drive or something like that from there. I was like, fucking A, let's go.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, while you're there.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? It's sort of on the way back home, anyways. But
Yeah, fuck it.
anyways. So we pay the money to the toll to get into the tunnel to get in New York City, which is like $13 or something like that. Which
Not terrible. I mean, you expect it's going to be a little steep.
yeah, I expect it's going to be a little bit steep, but I don't think they do it like both ways, like the Newport Bridge, for example. Last time I went to Newport, it was $4 to get over there, $4 to get back. I was just like, you guys are out of your fucking mind. Like, come and see what we have to offer in Newport. That'll be $4. Oh, you want to leave? That's another $4.
Bullshit.
It's like bullshit. I can jump off this bridge and fucking swim. Fuck your tolls, motherfuckers. Yeah, so we go to New York, and the reason we go to New York is because she saw this this ice cream place on I think it was like Food Network or the Cooking Channel or something like that, like 2 years ago. And I kid you not, the name of the ice cream place is called Big Gay Ice Cream.
Big gay ice cream?
Big Gay Ice Cream. And
Okay.
yes, it's every bit as gay as the name implies that it is. Like we find where it is, we find a parking garage and whatnot, we walk over there. The outside of it has this big picture of like an ice cream cone with like the rainbow colors signifying gay, and it's, the sign Big Gay Ice Cream and whatnot.
Sure.
And we go inside. On the wall is a big painting of a unicorn that's got fucking sparklies on it and like little rhinestones everywhere. On the other side of the wall, there's an inflatable unicorn wearing a t-shirt. There's other unicorns. There's coffee mugs and stickers and buttons that they're selling and whatnot. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh, this is fucking great, man. I was like, they don't even need to give me ice cream for this place to be awesome. This is fucking adorable.
So I'm sorry, you said she saw this on like Food Network or something?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like one of those like eat streets or something like that, where they basically go to like these little hole in the wall type places, like that you would normally just like drive right by and never see.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do
So
they have like interesting names for the ice cream? Like,
Uh-huh.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they?
Let's see. The girl ended up getting something called the Salty Pimp.
Salty pimp.
Yeah, which was like vanilla ice cream, salt, pretzels. I think there was like caramel in there, like chocolate dip, and like something else. I forgot what the hell it was. And I ended up getting something called American Globs. Which, I honestly, man, it was some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my life.
Do you know if they make it themselves or?
I don't know if they make the ice cream in the house, but it's all like soft served ice cream.
Oh, it's all
And-
soft serve. That's cool.
Yeah, and then they like put everything together and whatnot. But it was like there was like pretzels in there, salt, fucking chocolate dip and whatnot. And I'm eating this thing. I'm just like, this is fucking great. Son of a bitch. I was like,
I feel big and gay and happy.
Here's the thing too. Like they gave you like they gave it to you in a cone, and it had one of those like cone protectors on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the paper around the cone, and at the end of it, it kind of like flowered out. So like, if any ice cream dripped down, it would land on the like a saucer type of thing around the cone, and it wouldn't hit your
That's
hand.
genius.
And I was like, oh my god, it looks like a little condom for the cone. I was like, these guys are fucking geniuses.
I don't know about Rhode Island, but I'm pretty sure in Massachusetts it's actually like a law that they have to serve ice cream in a cone with that. And I only know that because of Liz.
I didn't know that.
My girlfriend Liz.
The
person you took to Chiller Liz.
Yeah, right. Anyways,
just to be clear for those.
Yeah, exactly. Here, you don't know this, Bruce, but I took your girlfriend down to Chiller.
What?
She met Dean Cain.
But not Norman Reedus.
Yep. And it was actually kind of weird though. Like we talked to somebody who was walking around with an autographed Norman Reedus picture, and we said,
and you punched them in the face
and ran away with the autograph. Yes. Like, it's mine. No, but we said, how long did you have to wait in line to get that? And she's like, I had to wait in line for about 4 hours.
Oh.
I was like, oh, fuck that, man.
Someone better bring you a fucking pizza when you wait in line that long, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Except nobody was bringing around pizza, except there was this guy dressed up in like a tie-dye like doctor jacket, fucking clown face paint, and like a green spiky wig and whatnot, looking like a demented clown as much as he could and failing to pull it off. He was walking around selling beer and water. I was like, wait, we could have beer outside here? That's kind of ballsy and awesome.
I was gonna say, is that even legal?
I don't think it's legal.
Probably not.
Like I know, like if you go to
this guy?
Like I know if you go to like Las Vegas and you're walking around the strip, like you can walk around with an open container all you fucking want, and the cops can't do a damn thing about it.
Yeah.
Unless you're being like a drunken, belligerent asshole. They can't do a damn thing about it. It's perfectly legal. But yeah, it was kind of weird about that. We ended up going to this place in New York as well. What the hell was the name of it? It was something called like Dumpling Man.
Dumpling Man.
I was like, it's Bruce's superhero, finally.
Oh man.
But yeah, dude, seriously, it was like this little like hole in the wall type place that, again, you would probably skip over if not for the hilariously adorable sign that's on the outside. Like, it looks like a dumpling with like a little like cartoon Japanese smiley face on it.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, it's it's hysterical. You go inside and it looks like a hellhole almost. Like
Literally like flames everywhere and shit.
Not like flames everywhere, but it's kind of like an open thing. It's very, very narrow. On one side of the counter, you can see, there's like the cash register, the menu, and all that shit. And to the left of that, it's like you see like 3 people just sitting there, just making fucking dumplings all day, man.
Oh man.
And I was
that sounds like a tedious fucking job.
It does, man. But I was just like, you know what, man? Hopefully this is fucking good. And yeah, it was. I was like, a place that serves dumplings only? I'm like, this is fucking genius.
Why didn't I think of this?
I know. Like,
son of a bitch.
But yeah, so we ended up going there, and then like we went there first. We went to the Big Gay ice cream place afterwards,
Makes sense.
Then as we're walking by, like eating the ice cream and whatnot, we come across this place that's selling cupcakes, and the girl Liz just looks at me. She's like, "Oh my god, they got cupcakes here!" I was like, "This is New York. They pretty much have everything you could fucking want."
Yeah, really. You name it, it's here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
But she's like, "Shit, do you want to go in?" I was like, "Fucking A, I'm up for a cupcake. Why not? I'm fat."
I could eat.
Like, I could deal with a little bit of a nosh. So we go inside, and we get these cupcakes, and I forgot mine at her house because I'm a dummy.
You baby gorilla.
Yeah, I know. But we get the cupcakes, and I was like, oh man, this is great. I was like, you want to go get more dumplings? She's like, nah, let's go home.
You're like, but I could eat.
I was like, but can I get a slice of pizza to go? She's like, let's go home. I was like, all right, fine.
Like, what is it with you and all this food?
Like, aren't you fat enough? I
This
was like, you wanted me to come here for this.
was the point. She's like, the point was Norman Reedus. You're like, yeah, well, this is the second point now that we can't meet Norman
Yeah,
Reedus.
I was like, we wanted to meet Norman Reedus. She's like, yeah, meet Norman Reedus and get big gay ice cream. I was like, well, I want to get big gay pizza.
No, hand me that pepperoni, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly. Extra sausage.
Jeez.
Extra sausage, damn it.
Oh, shit.
It was funny, though. We thought about creating, like, our own restaurant on, like, a little bit of a play on that. Just call it, like, Big Gay Bacon. Just offer up, like, anything that has bacon on it, like pizza, sandwiches, shit like that. And,
Yeah.
like, you know, the door normally opens, like, you hear, like, bells, like, ching, ching, ching. Like, instead, like, every time you would open the door, it would just go, ah!
That's awesome.
Like, welcome to Big Gay Bacon. Ah!
And then maybe a little sizzle noise after.
Oh, yeah. Just every now and then, just like program the doorbell to just go nom 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 nom, just to fuck with people. Like like they keep opening the door because they want to hear the noise. Like no 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 no. What the fuck?
Gotcha, bitches.
Yeah. It was pretty funny though, because like they had the dumpling place had like t-shirts on the wall and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And like they had like t-shirts, there was like a tote bag, and then I'm looking and there's a fucking dumpling man thong, like a pink thong, just like hanging in front of me. I'm just like, that's fucking hysterical. I really want to go to the register and ask that guy like how many of those they fucking sell.
What won't they think of? Dumpling man thong, genius.
I almost got you one as a gift.
Oh man,
Like, dude, check it out. Ah.
I would hang it proudly from my microphone stand.
You know, Bruce, you're not me, so you can't pull it off. Now pass your Bruce over here so I can do it.
So how long did you actually spend like in Chiller, like walking the floors and shit?
Walking on the floors, we probably walked around for probably, I don't know, like 2 hours maybe.
And how long in New York?
About an hour, like driving in New York or like parking, walking
Or
around.
just tooling around in general?
Just tooling around in general, like with driving was probably about an hour and a half.
Right on. So about kind of close to the same amount of time spent at Chiller as in New York.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
That's cool.
Except in New York, we weren't waiting in fucking lines.
Yeah, to meet people.
Yeah, and Chiller had free parking, so I guess it's kind of a wash.
Yeah. Yeah, but, Chiller didn't have, fucking Mr. Dumpling and Big Gay ice cream.
They should have.
They should have.
Like, seriously,
What were they
like,
thinking?
seriously, dude, like, next time, like, you and I, like, just plan a trip and, like, go to, like, New York or something like that, we're fucking going.
Is it easy to get to? Like, are they close to one another, or?
Sort of. Yeah, they're literally, like, on opposite ends of the, like, not opposite ends of the block, but, like, one's on one side of the block, and the other one's on, like, the other side.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, you start off with Dumpling Man, you can do, like, just walk around like a U on the other side of the block, and there's Big Gay ice cream.
Right on.
Yeah, dude. But that was, whew, that was damn good, man. I gotta tip my hat off to them for that.
So then after you were done at Big Gay ice cream and the cupcake place, you just kind of
Yeah, we were just like,
out.
Screw it, let's just go.
So you spent just the one day, Saturday?
Yeah, it was just Saturday. Yeah.
Right on.
But yeah, this is coming on the heels of the WZLX casino night thing, which I got to talk about a little bit because it's kind of funny.
I've been seeing you promote it, but
yeah, like you haven't seen like the video or the pictures or anything like that.
no, you told me to go check something out, but I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Oh my god, that was a couple days ago, man.
I know, man. I know. I've been busy.
Yeah, busy. Jerking off does not count as being busy.
No, man. We've had guests over last night. I've been working. I got shit to do, sir.
Yeah, you get guests over, huh?
Yeah, we had guests over last night.
Well, who you got? Huh?
One of Liz's friends and her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Define interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. I'm just saying that,
Like, okay, define interesting. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. How do you want me to? I don't know. What do you want me to say? It's just, how do you think it would be to have people, two people who have just recently broken up in the same room, and like, I don't know. There's a comment I made early on, and I felt really bad about it because I felt like a fucking shithead, but because I quoted Bill Hicks saying the whole, like, they were talking about children. And I made a comment of, like, children, Bill Hicks said that children are the smartest people that he knows because they're neither married or have children. And then I kept thinking, like, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to say.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it was fine. It was just a little awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you feel having, like, a recently broken up couple, like, pimping around?
It depends. Like, am I the recently broken up person, or are they like?
No.
They're coming over to my place.
Yeah.
What fucking reality is this happening in?
This one? I don't know. I'm just saying that's the circumstance.
I don't know like how I would react, but I would probably just be like, I'm gonna go pizza. Be back week.
Back to the food.
Yeah. Like I'll be right back. I'm gonna just go eat or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go find a knife to cut the tension with.
Seriously.
Or my wrists, whatever comes first.
Or both.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all really.
Yeah, it's just incredibly awkward. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know, man, because like I was always of the mindset of like, you break up with a girl, that's it, done. It's like it's what New Yorkers call being Jetered out of life. No, because think about it. Do you hear about any of Derek Jeter's ex-girlfriends? No.
Only that they all got fucking herpes from him, apparently.
Yeah, that's probably a Boston lie. Anyways. Anyways.
I don't know about that.
Well, consider the circumstances of where you probably heard that. Boston, right? Or the New England area, right?
No, I read it on an online article, which was not Boston-based, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways.
Anyway,
stop being biased, Bruce. Anyways. Yeah, like, the thing was, like, they call it being Jetered out because you never hear about his ex-girlfriends. You always hear about, like, oh my god, you see the chick that he's with? Holy shit, she's fucking smoking! Never hear about the exes, so, like, as soon as they become an ex, gone.
Yeah. I've tried the whole, being friends with an ex thing, and it doesn't really work out.
I couldn't, man. And like I've run into one of my exes before, man. Holy fuck, still awkward.
Yeah.
Still, like,
it really is. It's just one of those things.
Like,
some people can pull it off, and
I
good
fucking
for them.
I fucking can't.
No, me neither.
The hell with it, man.
Fuck it.
Fucking bitches. Anyways. Shit, no, I forgot where I was going with this.
Beats the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, so I guess, like, if two of my friends came over and, like, they had just broken up or something like that, yeah, it would be incredibly awkward, but if I had known they had just broken up, I probably wouldn't invite them over to begin with. Like, the fresh, like, breakup or whatnot, I would invite them over separately. Maybe. Just because I don't want to fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, there. I don't want to, make it sound like it was like terrible or anything. I mean, there was no tension or anything like that. It was just knowing that, and like, then I say stupid shit like that, and I feel like a dick, even though they probably didn't take it like that. But I don't know. I just kind of felt like I had to be a little more on guard than
I just picture you. I just picture you blurt out that comment, and Liz just looks at you and just fucking smacks you like.
Just drop kicks me from the kitchen, throws a hot spoon at me.
Throws like cheese sauce in your eyes.
Puts my face in the waffle iron.
What did you learn? Stay quiet.
Yeah.
The guests are just looking at Liz like just tooling on you with a waffle iron. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I don't know.
He deserved it.
I don't know.
Fucking prick.
Bruce, you all right? I'm in love.
Pancake waffle.
Where's Dumpling Man? I need him now. Strange visitor from a Chinese restaurant.
Dumpling Man.
Dumpling Man.
Now, there's a superhero I can get behind.
Yeah, where was Ren and Stimpy on that one? They were too busy with Powdered Toast Man.
Powdered Toast Man.
But yeah, dude, New York was pretty cool, and I ended up getting her back to her place at like 10 o'clock at night, which I'm like, shit, this has got to be a fucking record for Chiller. It's like normally don't get back till like 11, maybe midnight or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny. We pulled up to her house at about 10 o'clock, and I just looked at her. I was like, you want to know a little fun fact? She's like, what? I was like, we would still be in line waiting for Norman Reedus if we were there right now. And the convention had been over for like 3 hours at that point.
Yeah, what time does it close?
Saturday it closed at like 7.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you would have been totally fucked.
No, dude, if we had waited in line, we'd have had like maybe an hour left to the convention. And I'm just like, fuck that. There's no way I'm gonna run around and do that shit. No fucking way.
No, you don't want to rush it and shit.
No.
Besides, you kind of can't. I mean, people only move so fast,
Yeah,
and it's packed. Like you kind of have to go with the flow.
it is, man. But like, here's the thing, man. There was very, very, very few people like actually inside the convention area, because everybody was outside in line waiting for Norman Reedus. So it was pretty easy to move around and you just fucking maneuver around and go to everybody that I wanted to meet.
That's interesting. Everyone was like, "Fuck you, we're here for fucking Daryl."
Yeah, and I was just like, well, I'm here too, but I'm not waiting 4 or 5 fucking hours to meet him. Like, I'm sorry.
Do you think it was just for Norman Reedus, or do you think it was for like him and John Bernthal?
Well, they were all in the same room, so.
all in the same room. Yeah, okay, so it's
But
probably.
like 9 out of 10 people all had like Walking Dead shirts on or something like that, or Boondock Saints shirts. So either way, they're there for Norman Reedus.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, John, what's his name? John fucking Bernthal could not have been there and whatnot, and they still would have been like fucking all around the block. Ah, Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon, woo, get 'em walkers. It's like, dude, Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. It's a TV show.
So did you even get to see those guys at all, or no?
No.
No, not even get to lay eyes on them or anything.
Nope, didn't get a glimpse.
No. Did you get to like see or like bump in anybody cool or anything like that? Like, remember a couple years back when we went, like Christina Locken just kind of walked by us on the way to the women's room or something.
No, I didn't see that. No.
Nothing like that.
No, nothing like that. No. It's like everybody was, just still at their tables and whatnot. The only funny thing was there was one celebrity there that wasn't signing autographs, was just there to get pictures taken with him, and that was Abe Vigoda.
Oh no,
The guy with more death rumors than anybody else.
that's awesome.
But I will give there was some lady that was standing behind me in line who actually brought up a fucking damn good point, which was there were other celebrities there. You could like schedule like a photo session with them, and she was like, well, suppose I missed the appointment because I'm still here waiting in line to get the fuck in. What the fuck are they gonna do about that? I was like, shit, she's got a point.
Yeah, really. What do you do?
Yeah, but like some of them,
if you redeem it on Sunday,
Yeah.
wait, they're not going to be here on Sunday, so fuck.
well, no, like some of them were gonna be back like Sunday and whatnot, but like it was just Norman Reedus who wasn't gonna be there on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Still, I mean, I can just imagine them like running into that kind of problem.
Yeah,
It's like, well, we'll do this. Wait, we can't because of this problem. Ah, fuck.
yeah, but it was just such a clusterfuck, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
Sounds like they need a bigger venue and they need a little more brain power behind the operation.
Well, yeah, a bigger venue would have definitely had helped.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. I gotta calm down a little bit. Like I can just feel
Fucking Norman Reedus.
fucking hey, dude.
I just want to go to Chiller.
Yeah. But like Saturday, if you were there Saturday, Norman Reedus was posing for pictures from 3 o'clock until maybe a little bit after, like maybe like 4:30ish, maybe. So that's like an hour and a half that he's not fucking signing autographs. Which is
What's he doing?
he's posing for pictures for people that have the schedules and whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy,
So-
that must be a rough day of work, huh?
Oh,
Sign
it
shit and
must
take
be.
photos with people.
Oh, it must be great.
Man.
Um,
Is there anybody besides Norman Reedus or those cats, that you went there to see that you didn't get to see?
no, I saw everybody that I wanted to see. There was one person there that I was thinking about getting you an autograph for, and that was Cloris Leachman.
Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, she was in Young Frankenstein, fucking Frau Blucher.
Oh.
I was
okay.
like, dude,
I was
that
gonna
would've
say the name sounds familiar.
I was like, that would have been a funny prank. I could have gotten
that
that
would have
one.
been pretty funny.
Blucher.
Yeah, that
That would have been great.
Did anybody no show?
There were a couple of like last second cancellations. What's her name? Katie Seagal canceled like a few days beforehand.
Ooh.
Peggy Bundy, she was in Sons of Anarchy. She did the voice of Leela for Futurama.
Right on.
Yeah. Like the
Fuck
yeah.
Peggy
Well,
Bundy.
hey, I would have met her. I would have done it. It was kind of funny. It was like Gail Kim was there, the pro wrestler for TNA or whatever, Impact Wrestling, whatever the fuck you want to call it now. She was there, and I thought about like going up to her and just go, "Oh my god, I love your husband's work." 'Cause for those that don't know, she's married to celebrity chef Robert Irvine, the guy from fucking Restaurant Impossible, Dinner Impossible. The guy who essentially lied on his resume about working for like the Queen or something like that, or the Queen's Navy or something like that.
He did?
Apparently, that was like a huge controversy. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but apparently he had that on his resume, and Food Network hires him like no fucking problem, and like it wasn't until like a couple of years later they found out like, oh my god, he lied about this.
That douche.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is from Wikipedia. In 2006, Irvine announced his intention to open 2 restaurants in St. Petersburg, Florida. Irvine had impressed financial backers with the claim he was a knight commander in the Royal Victorian Order, had a degree in food and nutrition from the University of Leeds, had worked on the wedding cake for Prince Charles and Princess Diana, and had worked as a White House chef. Claims Irvine also made in the opening statement about his Food Network show, Dinner Impossible. Pardon me. In an article published February 17th, 2008 issue of the St. Petersburg Times quoted sources who disputed most of Irvine's assertions. As a result, the Food Network pulled Irvine's biography from its website. Let's see. Taking okay, so network spokesperson Lisa DeCole said they were taking necessary steps to ensure the accuracy of all representations of Robert. Let's see. So beginning with the episode that first aired February 20th, 2008, the claims that Irvine had worked for 3 U.S. presidents and British royal family were removed from the opening sequence of Dinner Impossible. Though former White House executive chef Walter Scheib confirmed in the article that Robert had worked in the Navy mess facility in the West Wing of the White House. Now, on February 29th, 2008, the Food Network announced it would honor its contract with Irvine for a 4th season of 13 episodes of Dinner Impossible, but also looking for a replacement host for the series.
Man, that's funny.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty bold.
That is pretty bold. Like lying about. Like,
Do you really think they're not going to check into that? If you make such, boisterous claims, like I worked, for the White House and
Yeah,
I worked for the Queen, and I...
Wouldn't you, like, double check that shit, man?
No kidding!
Like, you would have to. Like, if you're gonna throw a guy on TV, like, you're gonna check every one of his fucking credentials. Like, oh my god, he might be a fucking pedophile too. I don't know. Let's check it out.
Seriously.
Okay, he's cleared on that, but there's no record of him working at the White House and whatnot. Fuck it, throw him on TV anyways. He's British. People, American public loves British people on TV.
Huh.
Which, it does seem like a kind of like a growing trend in TV the recent couple of years.
What's that?
Like,
British dudes on TV?
No, as long as you get a British guy on TV just, like, yelling at somebody, they'll fucking watch.
Yeah, but for me, like, Irvine is kind of like the ripoff of Gordon Ramsay. Like, Ramsay, for me, is kind of like the original British dude yelling at people.
Yeah, but...
And he comes along, Irvine comes along, and he's sort of like the more, mild version.
Yeah, he's like the toned-down version of it. See, he'll actually say something nice, like, you know what? Not all your food is total crap. This is actually decent. Or, I gotta rebuild this family. Like, apparently every restaurant has a dysfunctional family running it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the same with Ramsay, too, though. I mean, ultimately, every episode and everything, every storyline ends up being the same thing, basically.
Yeah, but I think he just overblows shit. Like,
of course they
you
do.
put 6 parsley leaves on here, there's only supposed to be fucking 5! What is wrong with you, bro? And just going off on people. It's like, dude, calm the fuck down. Okay, calm the fuck down, okay? You're a guy who got hurt in a fucking soccer match. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, apparently he got hurt. It was like a celebrity, like, charity soccer game or something like that, and he, like, twisted his ankle or something like that. And it's like, you fucking bitch.
Oh, wah.
Wah!
He twisted my ankle. Wah.
Wah! I gotta get helped off the field. Wah! Meanwhile, there's some guy from fucking the Tampa Bay Lightning who fucking shattered his leg bone or something like that. And he's trying to skate off the ice twice before people come out and fucking help him. Like, he's at least trying to get the fuck off with a broken leg or something like that.
Seriously, anytime you hear about, like, an athlete getting hurt, like, and not being able to play, like, you have to immediately think of hockey and, like, the shit that they play through.
Oh, yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Like, even
And
if
it's
you're...
like, how can you even dare to be like, oh, I can't play, my fucking foot itches. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, like a baseball player, like, oh, I can't pitch, there's a blister on my finger. Like, you fucking
Seriously.
baby.
Speaking of pitchers and shit on their fingers, how about your beloved Yankees and their pine tar?
Yeah, I heard about that. And you know what, man? Fucking, that guy should be suspended, which happened. Should have been fined again. Wait, was he? He wasn't even fined the first time because, like, nobody fucking pointed it out.
Yeah, they kind of just let it go.
And then I thought something should have happened to Girardi. And, like, this is a Yankee fan saying this shit. So... It was like Girardi, like, defended him the first time, like, well, I don't know what was on there. I don't know what it was. Like, regardless, don't you as a manager, like, take control of your team, just say, look, what the fuck are you doing out there?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is...
There is ultimately a reason that the rule was put in place, and that is to make sure that people don't get hurt, You fuck with the ball like that. I mean, ultimately, you're putting that on your hand. They're putting it on there for grip, but surely it's going to end up on the ball, and it's going to affect the spin of the ball and make it a little less predictable. And that's kind of what the problem was with, like, what was called spitballs back in the days. You'd rough up the ball or put some shit on the ball, and it would spin different and fuck with the batter. But it could also hit them in the fucking head and kill them too.
Yeah,
that's why they don't want it.
Yeah, but I'm like, of all the fucking things, you're putting pine tar just on your fucking neck where everybody can fucking see it.
Yeah.
2, like, you were already caught with it once, and you got off the fucking hook with it. Why the fuck would you do it a second time?
It was pretty bold.
That's beyond bold. It's like, that's a ballsy fucking move, man.
Yeah.
But, like, there's good ballsy and bad ballsy. That's bad ballsy.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll put him down to the farm team or something, or just get rid of him or something. I don't know what the contract is like.
I don't know either, but it's like, why the fuck would you do it, man? Like,
Yeah, I mean there are people who defend it though that say that a lot of people do it, and that the Red Sox do it. Every team does it, and I'm sure it's true that they do, but it's sort of I guess one of those unspoken things that like it's not okay, but it kind of is because everybody does it. They're just more discreet about it. The only reason he's getting called out is because it was so blatant.
Yeah,
and I can see that, sure, but
in a sense I can see it as well.
Like,
but that's like saying, well, you know what? Everybody does steroids. Okay, make steroids legal then. There we go.
Seriously, exactly.
There we go. Oh, everybody does it. It's like when Belichick got caught cheating. Like he was like his crew was caught videotaping like other teams' practices and whatnot, and they were using that video and footage and whatnot to prepare for him, and so they knew all the calls and whatnot. And he's like, "Well, I misinterpreted the rules." Like bullshit. You know what the fuck you were doing? Like you got fucking caught. Like, and every Patriot fan tried telling me the same thing. Like, oh, everybody does it. He just got caught doing it. I was like, then make it legal. If everybody fucking does it, that's it. Fuck it. But forget.
It's either against the rules or it's not. And you cheat. That's that.
That's it.
Doesn't matter who you are.
And Belichick got off scot fucking free, which, I don't know about you, man, but when I was growing up, I was taught like, if you cheat at something, A, there's going to be repercussions, and B, you're fucked.
Cheaters never win.
Exactly.
Never cheat.
Exactly.
So much for that.
Yeah, so much for that. I guess it only applies if you're not making millions of dollars in professional sports.
Or, Pineda.
Yeah. I don't know. Pitching for the Yankees, he's got to be getting at least like $2 million a year, maybe, if that, at the very fucking least.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks in sports, I guess.
Yeah. There was this funny video, speaking of the Red Sox, though. Somebody put this on my Facebook wall. It was the last Yankees-Red Sox game. The Yankees are fucking killing the Red Sox, and apparently the Red Sox brought in an outfielder to pitch. So one of his pitches goes past the batter's box on like if you're like looking right at the batter's box, it's on the right, like where a right-handed batter would bat.
Mm-hmm.
It goes like behind that, like over, like it doesn't even like go over the plate. It just like goes over the top of that, like over the top of the batter's box. Somebody put in the line from the movie Major League, like just a bit outside. Personally, I think we got hosed on that call. So
Speaking of Euchre, did you see the tribute that they just did for him?
No, I didn't see that. Is he okay? He's not dead or anything?
No, he's not dead. He's fine, but he does joke that like I guess he's had a couple heart surgeries in the past few years, and he's been joking that like his next surgery is going to be an autopsy. But what is it? The Twins? Is that who he?
No, he calls for the Milwaukee Brewers, if I remember right.
Milwaukee Brewers. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what they did in their park is they decided to put a seat way beyond like the furthest seats that they have, and behind a pole with a statue of Euchre. So you can sit next to Euchre, but it's like behind a pole and like way far back. That was their tribute to Bob Euchre.
Like, hey, we want to honor you. Here's a bench where you can't see shit.
Exactly.
It's kind of funny. I was reading about him as a player recently, and apparently
he was awful.
Dude, he wasn't all like he sucked at running. Like apparently I was better at running than him.
And his batting average was like career was like 200 something.
Yeah, which I guess
like, just abysmal.
Yeah, just abysmal, and he was a catcher too. So if he made up for it with good defense, like okay, you kind of let the guy slide. But the funny part was like they would like do batting drills, like hit the ball, run to first, and whatnot. And apparently, to create the illusion that he was running faster, he would like knock his hat off, just to like just appear like he was running faster, and he really wasn't.
What a dick! That's awesome. Oh man.
I tell you though, man, holy shit! I would have loved to have heard a broadcast with like him and Harry Carey just doing like a tag team broadcast. That would have been hysterical.
man.
Just a bit outside. Looks like Sammy Sosa's looking for a fastball coming down the liner. Hey, Bob, here's the good one. Just pipes up with something just racist.
Oh, God.
It's like, you ever see the sketches of Will Ferrell doing, who was it, Harry Carey on Saturday Night Live?
No, I don't think I have.
Dude, they're fucking hysterical. It's like, he's playing, Harry Carey, and next to him is a straight-laced, like, baseball caller. He's like, as he fly over to center field, he's got that one, brings it in, 2 outs, let's go Cubbies. Will Ferrell just pipes up, he's like, hey, Steve, if the Predator wanted to play baseball and promised not to kill anybody, would you let him? Like another one was, hey, Steve, if the moon were made of beef jerky, would you eat it?
That's awesome.
That's fucking great. I think that's probably my favorite Will Ferrell bit of all time. Like that, and obviously Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah.
But realistically, like he wasn't really like the star of Celebrity Jeopardy. It was like whoever was playing Sean Connery.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, like the Harry Carey bit. Holy shit, dude, that was fucking hysterical.
Would you eat it?
Would you eat it? If he promised not to kill anybody, would you let him play?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it is, man. That's hysterical. I'm gonna end the show early just so I can go watch those on YouTube.
Oh, God. Would you eat
it? Yes, I would.
Would you watch it on YouTube? Hey, Andy. If you end the podcast early, would you go watch my sketch on YouTube?
Hey, Bruce, here's a good one. If you go to Big Gay Ice Cream to get ice cream and they promise not to fuck you in the ass, would you go?
Would you eat it?
Would you still meet Norman Reedus?
If you went to Chiller Theater and the line for Norman Reedus was 5 hours, would you meet him? Oh, man.
I swear, dude, have you actually heard like any of Harry Carey's like calls before though?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my
I
god,
just can't do his voice.
oh my god, they're fucking hysterically racist. Just hysterically racist. I remember somebody was telling me a story. He's like, actual quote from him on the air. He's like, "Hey Steve, if this guy hits 300, I'm a Chinaman." I was like, "Oh fuck, dude."
Jesus. Oh, shit.
And it's like the Cubs never got rid of him because he was so iconic, and everybody was just like, "Nah, that's him, I guess."
Oh, man.
I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like, where the
The
fuck?
balls.
Not only the balls, but I mean, where were the groups like just protesting, like ban Harry Carey? Like Harry Carey must be shaved. Where were they?
Oh, my goodness.
Apparently, they were just like, fuck it, he's gonna die soon, anyways.
It's a tradition.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, that's going to do it for us today. Bruce, you got anything to plug?
No, nothing whatsoever.
Hey, Bruce, here's a plug. Don't forget, you can listen to our friends on the Mike and Billy show over on Spreaker.com. You can check out Mike's show, Wicked Bites, which airs Saturdays, I believe, at 11 o'clock in the morning. I still have yet to find out the actual time of it, but anyways, you can check them out on iTunes as well. You can check out our past shows over on iTunes. You can check us out on YouTube. Search for the STS Radio for the username, and you'll have no fucking problems.
Unless you're like Porkins.
Yeah, she crashed.
Hey, Porkins!
You just picture like Skywalker's just like fucking with him, like just goes up to the general like, Hey, General, here's a good one. If this guy takes down the Death Star, I'll fuck my sister.
I'm a Wookiee.
If this guy takes down the Darth Vader, I'm an Ewok.
That's incredibly racist of you.
That's not racist. They're like a little group of teddy bears. It's adorable. You guys are so adorable. You belong in a sweatshop. All right, everybody. We'll catch you later.